When I was a small kid, my sister was sleeping underneath my bed on the other side of the wall. We had a strange house, and every night I would sing a little bit and she would slowly fall asleep. And many times she would ask me, sing again, sing again. And I would just, like doodles, I would go with my voice wherever it wanted to go. And it was a beautiful space. And then I forgot it. And I did all sorts of other stuff. I went to art academy, first drawing and painting. And then I heard the sound of the didgeridoo. And so I started playing with plastic pipes and creating instruments. And it was my first reconnection to the music. I had already played with guitar and piano, but it was always a little bit like, how can I say, with a teacher, with songs, with notes on paper, and I would always have difficulty with reading the notes and with following the song that was already sung by somebody else. And it would always come out weird and different. But when I played the didgeridoo, it was so beautiful because it was just one note, one ongoing sound. And slowly that sound would become rhythmic and would start becoming more interesting, and I developed my own alphabet in there. And this alphabet is so precious. It is my alphabet. And so what I'm getting at is, with my singing now, it's the same. I feel that there is a possibility of something new coming out every time I open my mouth. And I'm open to that. I would invite you to be open to that. To just lie in bed and of course you will find your own sound in there. Mine are many times, I feel like sometimes African or Australian or you know, like inspiration is everywhere, and each of us has different connections to different musics, different traditions, cultures. But actually, we can be inspired by all of them. And I am inspired by all of them. I'm greatly inspired by the Sufi music. And the word for the divine in each tradition is so interesting, because it connects to different vowels that we've been talking about and different places in the body that get turned on, like a key. And for me, the key of and the melodies, the tones, the notes that they choose, there is something that just touches me in that. But I can be greatly inspired also by the flamenco and the mix between the Spanish and the Arab, where Turkish and Greek meets, where there is no real borders. There's only one ball that we live on, and as you walk the ball, or you fly the ball, you train the ball, you find sounds mixing, and that's the best for me. Our mix is ancient. It's hundreds of thousands of years old. We find out that we have a very long human tradition. Our stories that we read are not all that is. We are old. Of course, some of us are old souls in the sense of having been on this planet many times, and some of us are younger, and some of us are maybe not even human. But for the human souls that can feel, and that can feel through the heart, there is a beautiful medicine in sound. Also in silence. Let me sing again. I feel when I sing, I go into a meditative space immediately. And this is so beautiful because around us right now, on TV, on the iPhone, on the billboards, on the faces of the people on the streets, there is so much war going on. There is no peace to be found, it seems. But there is. Peace is to be found in our own sound, and it's for free. You only need a space where you feel that you can. So develop your own nose for when the church is empty and when the staircase is free and when the bathroom is empty and when it's time to take a bath and fill it with water. Sink into it and sing, sing, sing. Sing and feel. Feeling the sound means feeling what's going on inside, our self-diagnosis. There is nothing more beautiful than understanding through experiencing it yourself. Much better than anybody else telling you what to do, what to feel, what to think. When you speak, you change your world. When I speak, I form my reality. I shape it. When I look out, when I send out my energy through my eyes, the attention I put on that thing, on that person, on that situation, changes that situation, gives it energy.